Hey, lovers, thank you so much for coming by. I'm going to go ahead and invite people to join the live. I appreciate you. There we go. So I'm inviting people to join the live chat here. Welcome. I appreciate you guys. Today we are talking about your haters. Your haters, right? So let me pull something from the library real quick. Not now. Let's see. All right, so listen, I wanted to talk to you guys about your haters, right? So, welcome to the show. I appreciate you getting everybody all caught up. Please make sure that you retweet when you see it on Twitter. You can follow me on all of my socials at I am Dee Shields. I am DeeShields, right? I am Dee Shields. I would appreciate it very much. And the more people you tell, same thing I always say. I don't have all of my voice this morning, but like I always say, tell your friends to tell another friend to tune into all of my shows. So today's segment of More Tea with Dee, I'm going to be talking about your haters. Class is in. Let's talk about those crabs in a bucket, 2 peas and oh no, can't say that. So no, let's talk about those crabs in a bucket in a minute. So I was going over my notes with the phenomenal Brent Reborn, and we were talking about, what I think as, just 4 key things about haters, because I see people post about their haters all the time, but there's just like 4 points that I'm going to just try to wrap up in this very short class session. That way you could take the notes down. You know how I feel right now. I want you to get out your pen and paper, your pencil and paper, or your notepad on your phone, and let's write these points down. That way you can then reflect on these points, because we're talking about your haters. So if you see the podcast on Twitter or Facebook, please share it on your page. I am asking you to share these things because it's going somewhere, and I'm going somewhere with all of these points, and I need you guys to help me to get these points across, and no better persons than the persons that follow and support me, right? So we are live right now, so I want people to join the live chat across social media, and I am making sure that I share it while I'm talking to you. All right, if you have your pen and paper ready, we're going to get into the key points about your haters, those who hate on you, those you feel are your haters. We're going to break all of it down and just have a real heavily impacted, important conversation about your haters, those who hate on you, how you're reacting to it, things that I feel like we need to address and things that I feel like we do not need to address, right? So when I was talking to Brent Reborn, you guys, so I was talking to Honey, and he says, I said, Honey, what do you think about haters? Just like in general, what do you think about haters? And he said, the haters love to sabotage. Once they see others are following you, they love to sabotage. And let's just get our pen and paper, get your note, and let's go there. Let's talk about that for the beginning of this. So I want you to put number 1, that your haters love to sabotage, right? They need a definition so that we can get on to points 2, 3, and 4, which simplifies that process for you. I'm just going to make it as short, simple, because we live in a microwave society, and you guys don't want me to stay in class for hours telling you something that can be said in a simple way, right? So I responded to Honey, and I'm going, you know what? Haters attempt to sabotage. There's going to be a reason why I'm saying attempt. Haters attempt to sabotage. If they feel people gravitate more to you, they will begin to sabotage to attempt to prevent others supporting you. And there are a lot of haters that will masquerade as friends because they have this concept that they need to stay close to you, even though they no longer like you, support you, want to be around you, but they don't want to let you go. Which is why I'm always telling you guys to go cleanse your Facebook pages. I don't care how important it is to you to have 1,000 people, 2,000, 3,000 people following, when some of those people may be people that are against you, and they're just trying to catch on to what you're doing so that they can go and try to do it greater. Attempt to try to do it greater. There's going to be a reason why I keep using the term attempt. It's coming. It's coming. I'm about to tell you why I keep using the word attempt, okay? So stay with me and make sure you're taking notes, right? So they're going to attempt to sabotage if they feel like people are gravitating to you. So, Instagram, get them followers, rack them up, because how your followers look on Instagram increases the business that you're able to do. So definitely rack them up. It's random. It's just, the way that it is, it's not so interactive in that way. So you can rack them up. It's Twitter, rack them up. Right? It's not going to hurt you. Your haters get to talking about you. They're just trending your name, boo. So there's nothing bad about that. So on Twitter and Instagram, rack them up. Facebook, it's like the class reunion. And you didn't give your business card to everybody there. You didn't give your phone number to everybody there. You no longer relate to those people in that way, right? So there's some people like, you good, you looking good, and you just kept on moving because they were in that season and they can't come to your next season, right? That's Facebook. So with Facebook, you can get rid of these people that you personally feel are your haters, right? So some you can let them sit, and even those who are sitting, like let's just use Dee Shields, right? For those who are sitting on my Facebook, here's some more tea with Dee. Some of y'all are just sitting there on limited time. Some of y'all are on limited time because it's just a matter of time before I disconnect you, because we're not interacting every day. You're not trying to interact with me every day. Why are you here? Right? You have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have TikTok, you have all other places where my socials are. You could go there. Right? I am Dee Shields. I'm across social media. So you don't need to sit on my Facebook and do nothing. I really most people see me spring clean often, and they know how the spring cleaning go. Many people have survived the spring cleaning. There are some people that have survived the spring cleaning for 11 years that are about to get cleansed. They know who they are. If I were them, I would just remove me before Dee does. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel so bad when I have to go remove you when you knew that you needed to walk out the auditorium, right? So I hate to go over and send the usher to talk to you, to escort you out, because then that's a little bit more embarrassing, right? So you don't need me to send security Britt Reborn to walk you out the door when you already know you on limited borrowed time, right? So if you already know who I'm talking to, please remove yourself from my Facebook auditorium. Thank you, and you're welcome. All right, so back on to this, right? Because class is in, and we don't have time for those things that happen over there on the I Am Dee Shields podcast, right? So more tea with Dee. Haters attempt to sabotage. So that's the number one point, right? If they feel people gravitate more to you, they will begin to sabotage to attempt to prevent others from supporting you. Okay, somebody say, let's take a note here and remind me after point 4. Let's recap on attempt, okay? And I will bring that attempt part back to you, all right? All right, so that I did the note there so we don't forget, okay? Now, let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is so important. You are important. That's the reason why I'm sharing my number 2 with you. This is something that people get offline. This is something that people that are close to me receive. But I am going to share this with my listeners today because you matter. You matter to me, boo. Not like anybody else. If you are tuned in, that one person or more tuned in, you matter to me. And that's why I decided to share number 2. All right? So, did you know, number 2, it bothers you more than it bothers your haters. I'm going to give you a minute to write that down verbatim. Dee Shields said, did you know that it bothers you more than it bothers your haters? Why? Because they get over it, boo. They get over it, if ever bothered by it at all. They get over it way before. If you drag it out, that's on you. They get over it way before that, my love. They get over it way before it. So what you are just sitting and upset about, it has bothered your whole day. You took it from yesterday and brought it into today. You plan to take it into tomorrow. So you're not even living within your present moment. You have all plans of going on and on about these random haters all the time. They don't matter, right? The way that you are making them matter. And if you continue to let it bother you, you're missing the bigger picture, that you are more concerned about the things that they are doing to attempt to sabotage you. And I'm going to talk about why I say attempt in a moment. Those who have listened to my show, they've already heard me say this many times before, so they know where I'm going with it. But just, don't whisper out loud. Let the rest of the auditorium hear it on their own. You're just a repetitive listener, which I love, but they haven't heard it yet, so stay quiet, all right? So, listen, it bothers you more than it bothers your haters. And number 3 is going to tell you how to stop doing that, okay? So I'm not going to say it yet. So let's just go back to what I want you to write down, right? So number 2, it bothers you more than it bothers your haters, okay? Number 1, we talked about haters attempting to sabotage. Number 2, it bothers you more than it bothers your haters. They get over it when you're still going on and on about it. Sometimes it never bothered them at all, and they are just moving past it while you're dragging it out. Ask yourself why, lover. Ask yourself why, okay? Hashtag more tea with D. Can you follow the Instagram because it's growing? We've moved over from the old platform of Ask Diva, and More Tea with D is replacing that. So it has a new page on Instagram. Please go and support More Tea, More TEA with DEE. More Tea with D. Can you follow that on Instagram for me? I appreciate it. Had an increase in followers, and I'm appreciating that and wanting that to grow. So if you could do that for me, love is. And I am your host, Dee Shields. Follow me across social media. I am Dee Shields. All across social media, I am DEESHIELDS. I love you for it. All right, lovers. Ready? Let's shout out a song, No Better Love. Go listen to that. Miss Ty Scott King and Aaron J. Been listening to that this week. Phenomenal song. Dee Shields #1 on TikTok. If you want to hear a clip of that, I share a little fun TikTok for that. So that's how you find me on TikTok. Now, TikTok is not I am Dee Shields. TikTok is DEESHIELDS, the #1. Dee Shields 1 on TikTok. All right? Go listen to that No Better Love by Miss Ty Scott King and Aaron J. Okay? All right, so let's get on to point number 3. By the way, I'm looking for sponsors. So to sponsor an episode and a topic, all you have to do is, hit your girl with a cash app. No, I'm joking. But no, honestly, whatever you can donate, and we will sponsor whatever it is that your brand is, and I will sponsor that throughout the episode, okay? So if you want to do that, all you have to do is DM your girl. I am Dee Shields across social media. It's really easy to find me. If you need an email, because you're so professional, if you need an email, say it with dtv@gmail.com for now. Cool? I would give you all my other emails, but I think Facebook page, the Dee Shields Facebook page has an email, so you could go on there, click the email, send the message as well, right? So let's plug that new Facebook page, because I do have random people on my regular Facebook, and I created, I turned my Facebook platform into a social media platform because I really didn't feel I needed a personal timeline, which was what that was originally for. Share the little grandkids and share all my children's accomplishments and all that. Well, you know what? I'm an open book. I'm pretty much going to do that across all my platforms. So I am just getting the page going so that once somebody starts taking over that page, you guys will hear me more on the podcast and less on social media. Somebody just jumped up and down and had a party about that girl, and you are my hater, and you could go to hell. No, I'm joking. But no, seriously, it's a social media platform to me. So, but I do need you to support the page. So if you are on the personal page and you're listening to this right now, can you please go over to the official page? Because that's where things are going to be for moving forward, right? Dee Shields official page. Just go to search and put in I am Dee Shields. You knew it was coming, girl. So put in I am Dee Shields. I am DEESHIELDS. We good? We're good. All right. Point number 3. So here's what we're going to write down for point number 3. Give it less focus. I know. That's more simple than, you're like, what? I thought she was going to go deeper. I told you these are 4 points, so we're going to knock these out, my love. And this is easy, and you're going to do this from now on, and you're going to move with so much balance. They're going to be like, who are you coaching with? And you're going to be like, Dee Shields. You can find her at DeeShields.com. That plug, though. All right, so give it less focus. It is really the secret. The law of attraction rule number 1. We attract what we focus on. I'm paraphrasing. Less of it is noticed over time when this method is used. Cool? Cool. That's that easy, right? We attract what we focus on. Like, we have to add that note in. So let's go ahead and add that to the chat. Cool? It's that simple. So give your hater less focus. If you focus on your hater, they are going to be in your face 24/7. So give it less focus. It is really the secret. I'm telling you again so you can write it down. One of those law of attraction rules. Manifestation. I wish my hater would stay out of my face and get her own business. Did you need a manifestation? I gave you a fun one. Write it down, girl. I want my hater to stay out of my face and stop coming to me, getting on my nerves. Or you could just give it less focus. But you need a manifestation, so I gave you a fun one. All right. We attract what we focus on, okay? So less of it is noticed over time when the method of give it less focus is used. You just had a free coaching tip that you usually have to pay for a session to get. And I just gave that to you for free. Thank you isn't enough. Dramatic exit. I'm joking. So no, look, I just gave that to you for free. I want you to do something with that, right? Because I feel like a lot of people are not equipped with that from the environments that they are in. So if you have never been equipped with that, I want you to try it. That's why you're writing these down. And if you go through a week and you say, this isn't working, well, girl, you're going to have to pay for that session because you're a work in progress. And I can't do it for free. No, I'm joking. But I'm not. All right. So, dudes, I'm talking to you as well because I have men clients. All right. So, here's number 4. We ready? We're ready to move on to number 4. We'll recap in a minute. Number 4. I know of the fake support around me. Okay? I know about mine. But after practicing the law of attraction method of just giving it less focus, it literally floats around me like leaves. Point number 4. I want you to start letting it float around you. You know, you're out and you're on a walk and it's in the fall and the leaves are falling everywhere, but they really don't land. You know, they just kind of hit you on the shoulder and you brush it off. I was smooth with that one. That's what I want you to do. I want you to brush off them leaves. Just look at them like little leaves and just brush it off. Let it go. I see my haters, yet every one of them cannot capture my attention the way that my mind is moving with it now. Okay? I see them. I don't have to acknowledge them, nor do I have to publicly acknowledge or really personally acknowledge that it bothers me. Give it less focus. I'm not going to miss a meal for them. Now, I said that one with passion because I am here in my meat-free journey trying to eat less of everything. So I have barely enough meals to sacrifice for you. That's my dramatic version. I'm not about to lose that meal that I put in my body. And I'm hungry as hell over you. Okay? So I'm not about to lose meals, nor am I going to lose my necessary beauty sleep. Because this girl right here, she gorgeous as hell. Is she not? I just can't. Like, my gorgeous as hell levels go low if I lose sleep over you. Right? Okay. We're not going to be sacrificing those either. Okay? Okay. So, it floats around me like leaves on a fall day. I see them, yet each one cannot capture my attention the way that my mind moves with it now. That's a true story that I just shared with you from recent experience. Okay? I have no time to give those who are not really for me any more of my energy. I reclaimed my time before Auntie Maxine was publicly reclaiming hers. Got it? I'm busy on this journey of putting these disrespectful white racists in check, right? So I just don't have time to do the things of people not supporting me, people not listening, people not tuning in. Oh, well, I am not losing numbers. As everyone can see, my podcast is growing even more, and we're trying to get back to 630,000 downloads that I used to have on the other platforms. So we're busy. I'm busy. You know, she didn't hit her 12,000. She thinks she's something on the new platform, right? No, seriously, I'm busy. So let's recap. Okay, so let's recap the points. Number 1, haters attempt to sabotage. If they feel people gravitate more to you, they will begin to sabotage to attempt to prevent others supporting you. Number 2, did you know it bothers you more than it bothers your haters? They get over it, if they were ever bothered by it at all, way before you do. You're the one dragging it out. Number 3, stop it by giving it less focus. Give it less focus. It's the secret. It's the law of attraction. You attract what you focus on. So stop doing it. Less of it is noticed over time when this method is used. Got it? Number 4, let it float around you like leaves. You don't have to go to every argument, right? So let it float around you, okay? Each one, don't let it capture your attention. That's my way of doing it. And that's what I did with a recent experience, right? Maybe about 6 years ago, okay? So recapping on attempt, I kept telling you guys over and over, they attempt to prevent others from supporting you. They attempt to prevent others from supporting you. You did, Dee, so why'd you keep saying attempt? Here's some more tea with Deeble. People cannot take from you what the universe assigned for you. They're trying. Stop focusing on it because they can't take it, boo. If you don't understand how that works, you're going to have to go to DeeShields.com and book a session, and we're going to talk about that in more detail on your dollar, girl. Because this one is for free. Dude, you're going to have to pay. Joking. But not. But I'm not. No, seriously, we'll go over that a little bit more. Okay? Anything more that you feel like, I need to get some more, D? And we need to have some one-on-one. Sometimes it's serious. Sometimes it's fun. It's life coaching. It brings to the table what you bring to the table, right? And then we take it beyond that so that we can get on a more balanced page with your life. because it's not as complicated as some of you are making it, right? So that's all I have on that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another More Tea with Dee segment. I love it. Want to advertise, want me to talk about your product, me to even just share your socials so that you can grow your following, you can donate. Once you donate, I will do that on my next hot topic, okay? So all you have to do is just share in the DM, follow me on social media. I am Dee Shields, I am DeeShields. And that's all I have for you guys. DM me, message me, go to the website to book a session, DeeShields.com. I think we covered everything fast as I could, Microwave Society, because I know that you guys didn't intend to stay this long. It's been 25 minutes. All right? We're out. Thank you.